Examining the connections between logic and Dharma offers a fascinating exploration of how rational thought processes intersect with spiritual and ethical principles. The Dharma, a key concept in various Eastern philosophies and religions, refers to the cosmic law and order, as well as the right way of living. Dharma are seen in the concept of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, influenced by individual actions and collective karma. Logic, on the other hand, is a systematic method of reasoning that follows specific rules and principles, often used in philosophy and mathematics. Interestingly, they follow the same rules. Lot and his daughters. One of the most profound aspects of human development is our capacity to engage, interact with, and learn from narratives. Stories, accounts, and historical texts serve us not merely as passive consumptions, but as potent tools for intellectual growth and ethical development. They influence our thoughts, shape our perceptions, and as a result, play a considerable role in how we act and engage with the world. Hence, it is essential to approach narratives as active tools for learning, engaging them with critical thinking rather than absorbing them passively or dismissing them due to surface-level complexities. Throughout history, great thinkers have identified concepts that are fundamentally interconnected, from the triad of force, mass, distance, time, to the triad of dharma, compassion, intellect, manifestation. They have embedded the logic they discovered in triadic lessons. Lessons that identify enough of the logical relationships in a triad that the others can be inferred. To make this easier, the direct negations of states are often described in the opposite triad. Oftentimes, this results in a lesson that is facile, confusing, or conflicted. But the interpretation of the story's lessons utilizing inverse logic contributes to a more profound understanding of the narrative. It helps us engage with the texts as they are, complex and full of varied interpretations, prompting us to question and rethink our moral and ethical standings. This interpretation, however, does not endorse the characters' actions, but rather provides valuable insights into their choices and the consequences. The story about Lot's daughters always bothered me, but as a child I didn't know how to explain it. But now I can. You see, this book was like the only book around for a long time. They felt safe putting negated triads in there, trusting people would think them through and discover the lesson and become smarter in the process. But that requires people to think, and lately people seem to just want to depend on experts. So here is your expert analysis. Consider my triadic interpretation of this story, and consider how much more sense the Bible makes when this approach is explicitly recognized, and the book is seen as logic puzzles to figure out, as opposed to doctrine to be blindly followed.